guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I hope that you will subscribe before you leave. My name's Alicia, and today's video we're going to be testing out some products from Nabla that are not new to the brand, but they are new to me. So what we're going to be focusing on is one of the Cutie palettes. This is the Wild Berry one. It has that Alchemy 2.0 shade, which that is what is this glitter on my lid, and I freaking love it. So yeah, and then we are also going to be trying out the bronzer, and then two of the skin glazing shades. I used one as a blush, which is the shade Truth, and then one as a highlighter, which is the shade Privilege. If you guys are interested in seeing how these products perform and how I got this look, then just keep on watching. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started because it's probably going to take a while to get through today's video. So as you can tell from the title, we are trying out some things from Nabla. This stuff is not new to the brand, but it is new to me. I've had these for a while, and I do have experience with all of these formulas. I have other shades and everything that I'm trying, but I don't think I filmed that. So I figured I would film today's video. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The only thing that I've done thus far is moisturize, and I put on some lip balm and primed my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot Classics, the one I always use. We are going to start with the eyes today. So the palette that I have to try out is the Wild Berry Nabla Cutie palette. And it is so cute. I love Nabla's packaging, just how simple it is. It's just like a clear plastic packaging, and it is the same for, you know, the rest of the complexion products in their line. Now, I may have something up on my channel with this palette. This one is such a dreamy color story. This is the Metropolitan version, and look at those colors, right? Like, I think each shade stands out on its own. I think this is kind of like a perfect palette, perfect color story. I like the size of it. I think everything is right with this one. So anyway, I'm excited to try this one out here. Everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video retails for $24. So each one of these items, I was looking up the price. I was like, oh, really? That'll be easy to explain. All right, so this is the palette. There's the cover of it. But yeah, this is the color story here. Now, the reason I was excited to try this one is for this color Alchemy 2.0. This is like one of Nabla's like most popular shades. Ooh, it is pretty. I think I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these all for y'all. All right, there is nothing on my hand. Ooh, that was so smooth. All right, so that was Incense. Oh, these swatches are gonna be crazy. That is Venom, and this is Bucolic Baby. Ooh, that one is pretty too. All right, next up we have got Alchemy 2.0, and yes, that shade is like insane. Then you have got Blackberry, and that looks like it would be just beautiful as well. And then Botanic Juice. So all three of those swatched amazing as well. These palettes are so good, guys. This really isn't going to be a review of like if these products are good or not. I know these products are good. I have multiple other Nabla palettes too. I need to get like a collection video out for you guys, but I've got like the Secret palette, the Poison Garden palette. I've got another Cutie palette. I can't remember the name of it. The Side by Side palette, the Dreamy palette, the Dreamy 2. So like their formula is good. I just thought it would be fun to do a look with this. So that's what we're going to do. All right, I have you guys pulled in a little bit closer. We're going to do one eye on camera and then the other off camera, just like usual. So I'm going to go into this Incense shade right here. I just have a big fluffy blending brush, and I am first going to put down that like beige, peachy beige type of a color. Oranges and reds in general go so good with purple. Like, you wouldn't really, you know, first off think to put those two together, but they really do work nicely together. All right, next off, I definitely, obviously, you know, from what I'm wearing, I definitely want to use this alchemy color, so I'm going to be more in this purple family over here. I think the next color that I want to go in with is that blackberry shade. I just love shades like this. It's so good. All right, so I have, this is actually like a natural hair brush, but any like kind of more flat, but I still do like a fluffy brush. I am just going to pat this onto the outer portion of my eye, and I'm kind of bringing this up into the crease just a little bit. And I'm going to build that color up. All right, now I am not worried about this down here. I'm going to clean that up in just a little bit. Now with the same brush, actually, I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to go into this Venom shade. Look at that. And again, I'm just like patting this all over my eye. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna look super cool when we put that alchemy shade on top. All right, now when I get to like the crease, I'm just kind of like pulling up just a little bit. Like, I just want it to fade upwards. All right, now I'm flipping my brush back over, and I'm going back into that blackberry shade just to deepen this back up. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that brighter purple Venom, and I'm just kind of running this all on the edges. Then I'm going to take that blender brush that we used, I'm going to go back into that incense color, and all around these edges I'm going to brush that beigey, peachy incense color, just to kind of help blend things out. Now for the exciting part, I'm going to go in with Alchemy, which is the shade here. Oh yeah. Super, super cool. And I'm just going to put that all over that like brighter purple. Now when I get to this outer edge, I'm just kind of like dotting over, but not taking it completely over that blackberry shade, if that makes sense. But yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in with this brush, and I'm going to have it on like the lighter purple side, and just, I'm kind of looking down, and I'm just brushing away any like little glitter specks that got in the crease. And that's the look, guys. I can't wait to see like the finish, like how it all comes together. All right, I'm gonna clean this up, do the other eye, put on my base makeup and stuff, and then we'll be back for the rest of this collection. All right, I got on my base makeup. For my foundation, I put on this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I used this in my last video. I'm going to try to just go ahead and use this up, but this is like a bomb foundation still. I forgot how good it was. And then I put on my One Size Patrick Star concealer. This is shade Light 1, and I love the shade of this concealer. It's got like a nice peachiness to it that just cancels out any darkness. Love it. And then To set everything down, I used the Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter setting powder. It is just in limited edition Prince packaging. And I wanted to mention this. I put this like on the high points of my face, like just on my cheekbones actually. This is the Algenist. This is concentrated luminizing drops. And Algenist is like a skin care brand, but this, I'd literally just tap this on and like blend it out with my finger. And do you see how that catches the light? I just love putting it under foundation. So I put this on sometimes and I don't think to mention it, so I wanted to throw that into this video because it is a favorite. All right, next up we're gonna go ahead and go into the bronzer. Now this one that I picked up is called Ambra. I had previously picked up Soft Revenge, and you can see how much darker this one is, so I needed a lighter one, and so that's what I got. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Now, these are like skin glazing type of products. They're like kind of like a gelée type of a formula, and they just go on so smooth. Like it literally just blends in with your skin and it looks like you have nothing on. It looks like it is just part of your skin. It is not like a drying type powder at all. Literally, it just becomes one, I swear. I love this formula so much. That's why I'm so happy now that I have a shade that actually matches me. Now, usually I bronze up before I do my brows, so I should probably try to be a little bit more careful. Usually I do it like that so I don't have to be careful at all. Oh yeah. I could see me using this a whole lot. Alright, next up we're gonna go into a skin glazing highlighter. Now this one is in the shade Privilege. I have two other ones as well. I have got Amnesia, which is the favorite, and then I also have Ozone, which I have on Ozone today. That's what I have on under my brow. So it is like definitely more of like a pinky, like bright type of a highlight. Usually I like ones that more kind of like blend in with my skin, which is why I love this Amnesia one so much. But I do like this one for, you know, looks like we have on today. And I'll probably use this in my inner corner as well. I will say I love the packaging of these. I love how just like sleek it is, how thin. It's so easy to store, and it's just like this clear like pink packaging. You can see what color you're grabbing. No complaints on the packaging at all. I love the way that all of these that I'm talking about today are packaged. All right, and there is also zero fallout with these guys. Ooh, I like the way that this is like kind of peachy pink when it catches the light. Sometimes I like to do like a little swirly motion. I just think it blends in so nicely. Oh, Nabla products are just some of the best. They are like one of my favorite brands. I am always interested when they have something come out. Do I need more? No. But we're gonna put some more on anyway. All right, I'm gonna put some right above the highest point of my brow. I'm just gonna drag that up. All right, so that is the highlighter. Before we do the blush, I want to make sure that we've got the right balance of everything going on. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. To start, I'm going to go on with this little liner brush, and I'm going to go into that yummy blackberry shade here. And I'm going to get this shade as close as I can to this lower lash line. I love that purple. Okay, next up, I think I'm going to go into a little pencil brush, and I want to go, honestly, I couldn't decide if I wanted to go into Incense or this like darker peachy looking shade down here. I decided to go in with this one just because I didn't want it to look too crazy, you know? Not like I'm going anywhere, but... All right, to finish off the eye look, I think I'm going to go into this Ozone Skin Glazing Highlighter, the same one that I used underneath my brow, and I'm going to go into that, just the pencil brush, and I'm going to put this right on that inner corner. Kind of brush it up so it blends in. So nice. Now I'm going to take it, and I am... also going to put this right here on that inner third there. All right, that is the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye, put on my mascara, and we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I put on the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2. It's been one of my favorites ever since I tried it. And now we're going to go ahead and go into the final product, which is the Skin Glazing. It's also like a highlighter, but you can use it as a blush. This is the shade Truth. I have not tried one of these as a blush, so we're about to see. All right, so this is the shade here. It is like such a beautiful, kind of like watermelon looking color, like a peachy pink. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna see how this goes. It's not too intense, honestly, and it doesn't look crazy either. Like, it doesn't look too shiny, which is what I was kind of worried about. But now, like, when I turn my face, do you see that glow? All right, gonna go ahead and do the other side. I love Nabla products, honestly. I haven't met one that I don't like yet. If you have not tried anything from the brand, I would obviously highly recommend. Yes. All right, now for lips, I don't know. I was trying to decide, but I figured I would pull out MAC. This is Syrup, and it goes with everything. So comfortable as well. This is the Luster lipstick formula. I love MAC lipsticks. I mean, I know you guys already know that, but... And this is going to be the finished look here. I'm going to go ahead and set it. All right, and I think I'm going to use the Ciate. This is the Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. It smells so good. I wish that I would have done a test spray with this because the first two spritz were like really aggressive. Don't know what was up with that, but I am happy with the finished makeup look. How did you guys like this makeup look? Do you have this palette? How do you like it? I was really impressed with the eyeshadow palette, which, you know, I expected to be, but look at that. I mean, you saw how easy it was to do, and I think the payoff is just, it's a win from me. It's got 2 thumbs up. The bronzer, I already loved this bronzer formula, but I love this shade. I'm so happy that I picked up the right shade finally. The highlighter, I mean, look at that. And then this one as a blush as well. Like, it does not look crazy, in my opinion. I mean, you guys let me know if you think otherwise, but everything in this video was a 10 out of 10. Let me know if you guys have any of these. If you've got anything else you want to see, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.